Have you ever had a teacher with literally no common sense? My music teacher, Mr. Reynolds, absolutely hated me for playing piano the wrong way. I taught myself to play by ear when I was 8. My mom couldn't afford lessons, so I just listened to songs and figured them out. I'd watch YouTube tutorials and practice for hours. By high school, I could hear a song once and play it back almost perfectly. Not from sheet music, just by listening. First day of music class, Mr. Reynolds asked if anyone could play. I raised my hand, sat at the piano, and played a Coldplay song I'd learned that week. When I finished, instead of being impressed, he frowned. Where's your sheet music? I don't use any. I play by ear. His face turned sour. That's not how music works. Anyone can bang keys randomly. Real musicians read notes. I tried explaining I wasn't random. I knew chord progressions and music theory from YouTube. He cut me off. In my class, we follow proper technique. If you can't read music, you can't play. For weeks, he'd force me to struggle through beginner sheet music while ignoring that I could already play advanced songs by ear. He'd mark me down for improper fingering, even though the music sounded perfect. The worst part was during practice sessions. While other students stumbled through basic scales, I'd sit there bored out of my mind. If I tried to help classmates who were struggling, he'd accuse me of showing off or undermining his authority. One time, our regular pianist got sick before assembly. I volunteered to fill in, but Mr. Reynolds refused. You'll embarrass the music department with your improper technique. The assembly went without music instead. My grades in music kept dropping. C's, then D's, despite playing better than anyone else. Technical execution, poor. Adherence to notation, unacceptable, he'd write on every evaluation. I started dreading music class so much I'd fake stomach aches to skip it. Mom noticed and asked what was happening. I finally broke down and told her everything. Things got worse when parents' night came. Mr. Reynolds showcased student talents, but wouldn't let me perform. My mom noticed. Why isn't Tyler playing? He practices hours every day. Tyler refuses to learn proper technique, he told her. He takes shortcuts that will limit his potential. Mom looked confused. But he can play entire songs after hearing them once. That's just mimicry, not musicianship. He dismissed her. He needs formal training or he'll never be a real musician. The next day, Mr. Reynolds announced a spring recital. Everyone must perform using proper sheet music. I asked if I could play my own arrangement. Absolutely not, he snapped. Sheet music or you fail the semester. That night, Mom called my Uncle Dave, who plays keyboard in an actual touring band. She explained the situation. 2 days later, Uncle Dave showed up at our school during music class. Mr. Reynolds recognized him immediately. Turns out he was a fan of my uncle's band. I heard you have an issue with how my nephew plays, Uncle Dave said. Mr. Reynolds stuttered. He refuses to learn proper technique. Uncle Dave nodded. Show me what proper technique looks like. Mr. Reynolds played a classical piece from sheet music. Now Tyler, play something, Uncle Dave said. I played a complex jazz piece I'd learned from listening to recordings. When I finished, Uncle Dave turned to Mr. Reynolds. I never learned to read music either. None of the musicians in my band do. We've sold out Madison Square Garden 3 times. Mr. Reynolds went pale. But the curriculum, music isn't about following rules, Uncle Dave cut in. It's about connecting with people. Tyler plays with more soul than most trained musicians I know. I ended up playing an original composition. Got a standing ovation. 2 years later, I heard Mr. Reynolds started teaching a class on playing by ear.